Welcome to this session on Operencia, the Stolen Sun. In this session, we'll go through the introduction and character creation. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with a new game.
On the other side of imagination, there lies Operencia, a world where reality embraces fantasy, where dreams foretell destinies, where history meets legend. I hail from this land, and I have a story to tell. I was there when the great dragon, Fate, rose from the depths. None could stop him. Humanity faced its doom until arrived the sword of legend, until arrived Attila.
Gate to the Underworld. Not so long ago, King Attila accomplished the unthinkable, unifying the entire land of Operencia under a reign free of war for the first time in its known history. But the unthinkable has happened again, and this time it is anything but peaceful. Demonic forces of the underworld have constructed the first gate to Operencia, large enough to support an army, and they are taking full advantage of it. All right, so I guess there's the introduction to our story, so go ahead and press any button to keep on going. Gate to the Underworld. Yeah, I don't think I want to fall down that. I don't think that would be terribly healthy. Well, this looks like a nice peaceful lake and dock area.
We should have seen this coming.
Well, it's not every day an army dares launch a surprise attack against the mighty Attila.
And it is not any day that an army defeats him.
I imagine part of you admires such an ambitious assault.
You know me too well, Reika. It's just...
You prefer to be the one surprise attacking.
Precisely.
We're here.
Make haste. We must get to the gate immediately.
Have you any idea what to expect?
Yes.
Perhaps you'd like to prepare me?
No.
Your brevity suggests either unimaginable horrors or tales of past love.
Can they not be one and the same?
Oh, this will be interesting.
So I'm not sure if these two ever really stop talking, but here we have our movement tutorial, pretty standard. Left stick moves,
I've
right
always wanted
stick
to visit this
controls
village.
the camera.
It is quite pretty.
No time to admire the scenery.
I know.
We must move forward.
All right, so we should probably
Do keep
check
your
around
eyes
the
open
area
for
to see if there's
objects.
anything helpful here. Doesn't look like there's anything down there.
At least
Got
these
some
homes are still standing.
barrels.
Perhaps there is something useful.
Can't select any of those. Some crates, some bags. Oh, we can pick up a bucket.
I sense it will prove useful at some point.
Of course you do.
And over there we got a fire.
We will camp here after our victory.
Okay, a bit confident of victory, so we'll camp here when we win, okay. Kind of a primitive camp, but that looks like it might be nice.
I'll let you handle this, my love.
So always pay attention to interactable objects like chests, keyholes, or
It would
levers.
shame your legacy
If you
lost
examine
this
your
battle
surrounding
because you failed to
carefully,
push a bridge
you
down,
may
darling.
even find hidden items.
Nicely done.
So before we go on, I'm going to go ahead and turn off my webcam so we can see the mini-map in the lower left. Okay. So our fire's over there. We've got some stairs here. Where do they go? Nowhere. We can't jump off the edge there, fortunately. Or we can't fall off the edge. Maybe we could jump. So I'm guessing we come here to fill our bucket. Yep. we're going to catch that fish.
I see your bow is ready for battle, my queen. Good, for battle is nigh.
I shall never question your instincts again, no matter how mundane.
It's a quest to extinguish the fire. Can't interact with that fire, but it looks like I can for the bucket on this one.
Or maybe I was wrong about that too. I sense your bucket would be useful right about now.
I was busy planning my attack on the foe before us. Now!
Contact the enemy. Sneak behind enemies to ambush them before they see you and attack. You'll get an initiative and damage bonus for the first round of the battle.
These are no everyday marauders.
This gate spawns creatures Operencia has never seen.
Don't worry, human. There are many more to come.
They talk.
Not for long.
Okay, so here we go through the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and read the pop-ups. So we can party up to 4 characters at a time in battle mode. Each party member has up to 9 active skills with 3 basic skills, identical to all characters, and the rest being unique. In the first battle, we've got battle mode. Every arena has 3 combat lines, front, middle, and back. Looks like we got yellow, green, and blue for front, middle, and back. Some skills are more effective against enemies from the front line, while others perform better against enemies farther away. So Bash, for example, the selected skill, looks like it has a 100% hit chance against these enemies. Skill info panel contains detailed information about skills. CD or cooldown shows how often you'll be able to use this ability. So once every 3 turns, we can use Bash. The hit chance, a positive or negative effect to your hit rating when you use this ability. So our hit chance is boosted by 15% for Bash. Critical hit chance is boosted by 10%. Again, a positive or negative effect to your critical hit chance when you use this ability. The effect, in this case we see with Bash, we're going to bash our weapon to deal 41 to 51 physical damage plus weapon damage and stun your enemy for 5 turns. Now the chance of success on the stun is 30%, so we may or may not get a stun here. So efficiency displays the effectiveness of an ability from close, middle, or far range. So if we look at the graph that the arrow is pointing to, we see the yellow bar is full, so it's high. This Bash skill is most efficient against enemies in the first row, in the close row. So in the ability types, we've got melee skills, range skills, and spells. So for melee skills, we want to have strength value high. For range skills, we want to have a high agility value. And for spells, we want to increase our intelligence value to get the most damage with spells. Target, single target is this yellow circle with looks like a sword through it. Affect only the selected enemy. Multiple targets affect all enemies. So Bash is a single target skill. In Sphere, the legend says there are ancient combat tactics which are based on the sphere of the abilities. The stats of the skill gradually evolve as the character advances. So there's also turn order. Each ally and enemy character may take 1 action during a turn of combat, determined by the highest initiative value. Standard turn-based combat information here. So it does look like we're ready to battle. I kind of liked Bash, but it's only going to do damage to one of them. Let's see if we've got any more skills here. This will damage all enemies, 42 to 46. This is a taunt. I don't want to do that at this time. This boosts our party member by boosts their defense and gains some of their HP back. And physical damage to all enemies and recharge 25% of your energy. But we don't need to recharge our energy yet. So this last one is another damage to all enemies and a 50% chance to silence. So chances are I'll silence one of these two enemies. I'm going to go ahead and cast Word of Power here. Okay, so the enemy on the left is silenced. If we press the option button, we can see the status effects applied. So Reka has Ambush. The Dragonkin Berserk Elite on the right has no status effect. The Dragonkin Berserk Elite on the left is Silence. Cannot cast spells and it's a duration of 5 turns. Okay, let's see what Reka can do. So I'm going to try this skill. It's only a single target, but we've got one of our targets sleeping, so that doesn't matter too much. So I'm going to select this target on the right. Didn't do a whole lot of damage here, so now it's their turn. Oh, they both hit. I thought this other guy over here was sleeping or silenced. He can't cast spells. Sorry. All right. So let's just go ahead and do a attack everybody again. See if we can take these guys out.
Good try.
One of them is down. So can you finish him off, Reka? 10 to 34, 13 to 31, 40 to 47. This should do it. But it didn't. Okay, this I hope will finish him off. There we go. First battle done. Lost a little bit of health there. No loot in this first battle. Go ahead and continue.
My king, my queen, you have arrived.
You wear the robes of a Tautosh, but I do not recognize you. Who are you?
Gunther, your majesty. A traveler.
Where is everything?
Dead. Please, come with me.
Fly by through the gate here.
We were very close to sealing the gate when a wave of underworlders came along. Slaughtered everyone.
We must seal it now ourselves.
I see the light traps are in place. I'll activate the first dish.
So again, Saul, I think that's how it was pronounced, joined our party. So now we have 3 party members. This concludes part 1 of our introduction to Operencia, the Stolen Sun. In part 2, we'll close the gate and continue our adventure. Thank you for watching.